Hi guys, it's been a long time since I filmed. I know, I've been away for a while. It's really because I've been busy doing events at work. I'm dealing with solicitors at the moment for my new house that I'm purchasing, and there's just loads and loads going on in my life. But if you are interested in things that I'm up to, please do follow me on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, because I do post on there a lot more than I've been uploading videos lately, so do check them out. Also, before I start, if you're interested in my lip colour, that is Lady Danger by MAC. It's this one, and it's kind of an orangey red, perfect for the upcoming summer, and it's just a very kind of bright, vibrant, summery kind of colour and gets you in a good mood. And today I'm going to do a foundation review for you, because it can be really hard finding foundation that matches your skin tone, and if you're an NC42 like I am, you might also be interested in some of the same foundations. I'm going to just review all my top foundations that I regularly use, but before I do start, I just want to say I'm not a huge foundation wearer. I don't put foundation all over my face. I tend to just use it in areas such as around my mouth, around my nose, maybe around my eyes, where this kind of uneven skin tone. Just to balance that out a little bit, I use foundation, so I don't kind of get through my foundations really quickly, because I don't use them like all over my face or for full coverage. I tend to have reasonably clear, okay skin, so I tend to just use them in certain areas. And also, just over time, I guess my foundation collection builds up, just because if you're a YouTuber, you want to buy new products, review them and use them in tutorials, so I guess they tend to build up. That's probably why I have quite a few, and I'm going to go through my top 8 foundations, and it's anything sort of low-end high street drugstores to kind of high-end, just to give you guys anything for your price point and budget. And you know, I had a much bigger collection, but I'm just going to go through the main ones, because if I don't like a foundation, I tend to just get rid of it straight away, either give it away or sell it on eBay or whatever. But also, if you're not an NC42, do keep watching, because you know, these foundations are really good in terms of how they go on, the smell, the price point, just the attributes of them, so you could just buy it in your skin tone. So this kind of review is for everyone, not just NC42s. And before I start, I just want to tell you my top 4 brushes that I use for actually applying my foundation. My first favorite brush is the Real Techniques buffing brush. I love this brush. This is a really good brush, really good, well priced. It's about £7 in Boots, maybe in Superdrugs, I'm not sure. That's a really good brush. The e.l.f. brush, which is about £1 or £2, which is their powder brush, is a flat top brush. But I totally love it for applying foundation. I think it's a really great way to apply it, especially if you're doing larger areas. So that's an amazing brush. Another brush, which is just a cheap one from eBay, it looks like a paint brush, but I find it really good for doing kind of around the lips and around the eyes, especially when you've got lipstick on and you just want to clean up around the mouth. That's perfect for that. My final one's a little bit more expensive. It's the Dior angled flat brush, which I picked up in San Francisco when I was over there, and this was, I think, about sort of $40 or $50. I think it's quite an expensive one, if I remember rightly, but this is really good for putting on foundation, especially their foundation, which I am going to show you. It packs on the foundation and you can really work it into the skin, so this is a great brush. Now, I have 8 foundations. Let me see if I can grab them all. I have all these 8 foundations, which I'm going to quickly go through and review for you. I'm just going to go through them in no particular order. It's just going to be a mixture of the drugstore and the high-end, all in one go. So let me start with a drugstore one, the Maybelline's Fit Me in 220, an amazing buildable foundation. It needs to be worked in quite quickly because it can dry, but this is the colour. What colour is this? This is Natural Beige 220. And this is a really good match to my skin, and if you're anything like an NC42, this would also be a good match for yours. This is a tiny bit lighter than my actual skin colour, but I actually like it like that, not because I want my skin to look really light, but it just kind of really gives me that glow, which I absolutely love, and it just really accentuates my skin, and you can see my skin through it, and it doesn't just give me that cakey full kind of coverage. So this is an amazing one, and the price is around sort of $7.99, so great price point. a high-end one, which is I know this is a big vlogger's favorite, which is the Nars Syracuse. This one is Nars Sheer Glow in Syracuse, and I love this. The only thing I don't love about it is that it doesn't have a pump or anything like that. It has kind of one of those just pouring tops, which is not great. I don't love that, but the colour is really nice. It's around 30 to 35 pounds, so a little bit more expensive, but it's, like it says, it's very sheer and it does give you a nice glow, and you can build it up as well. So and it's really easy to apply. I always like to put my foundation on and give it a few seconds just to really the warmth of your skin, to let it kind of soak up into your skin and then just give you that lovely finish. So this is a really nice one, but a little bit more expensive. When I was saying that I like using this Dior brush with their Dior foundation, this is the foundation I was talking about. It's the Air Flash Dior, and the number is 400. This is actually a spray. Now, I'm not a big fan of spray foundations because I'm not one to go like that and spray it all on, because that's just too much makeup for me. It'll be too much foundation for me. So with this, what I tend to do is I tend to put it on the back of my hand, spray it on with their brush, use it from the back of my hand and apply it to my skin like that. Works really well. This is an amazing foundation. It gives you such good glow, a glowy kind of sheer, luminous, beautiful coverage, not cakey at all. Really good foundation. If you can work out how to apply it, it's a really good foundation. Price point, I'm not 100% sure. I bought it when I was in San Francisco along with the brush, and this was probably around $60–70. It is expensive, it's not cheap, but I think this is, if you've got the money, it's kind of worth it, but there's definitely other options available. Now, a couple of high street drugstore foundations. The Revlon PhotoReady. Now, this one is in the colour 010 Caramel. This can be a little bit orange at times, but I'd say, you know what, this has really nice coverage. Sometimes a little bit orange, like I said, but like it says on the packaging, photo ready. If I am going to be filming or taking photos, I do tend to go for this one. I think it does give you a good finish on in photos, so it's kind of a nice one. I don't like the packaging because the lid always falls off. It does not stay on. It's just not made very well, so that's kind of annoying, and I want to try and keep the lid on because just in case it kind of makes a mess everywhere. But I don't love that. It has a pump, which is fine, but again, buildable, and it's not very glowy. I like foundations that do have a glow. This is more just your ideal for coverage, so when you are taking photos, like I said, you just have a nice face, nice finish on your face. And I tend to, with this, I tend to use a finishing powder just to set it, because I think it needs it for this one. A few more to go. Another well, a MAC one. I'm not going to show you the standard MAC NC42 foundation that I do have, just because it's been reviewed loads of times. I'm going to show you my face and body. This is in C6, and like it says, face and body. This is really nice. This is kind of thin consistency. It's ideal for anywhere on your face and even your body. And like, for example, if you're wearing like a short dress or a short skirt and you have any blemishes on your legs, perfect, just use it on there. It's really good, and you can just, gives you a really nice coverage. Not a lot I can say about this. It's fine. It's a nice one. It's really kind of runny kind of consistency, but again, buildable. Not that glowy, I don't think, but it's pretty good. Now, this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations, and this is the Lumi Magique foundation, and this is in, I think, beige or sandy beige, and this is $9.99 in Boots, where I got it from. This is a really nice foundation, really buildable. The colour is lovely. It's just a little bit lighter than my skin, and it works really well. I really like it. It's kind of one of those ones where you can still see your actual skin through it, so I like that. I don't want to have the full coverage and your face looks so kind of totally all one colour. I'm not into that. I just like balancing it out with these foundations a little bit, but at the same time, you know, I don't mind if you can see the odd wrinkle, the odd scar here or there. It gives you character. So This is a really good one. I'm a really big fan of the Lumi Magique collection anyway, because I have their face primer, which I think is amazing too. So, you know, L'Oreal is one of my favourite brands, so I knew that this wouldn't be a fail. 2 more to go. The Olay Complete Care. I've used this in a couple of my tutorials. This is the one-stop shop of foundation. This has your primer, this has your moisturizer, this just has everything. It just has really ugly packaging. I hate the packaging. Olay, sort your packaging out. Apart from that, product inside is really good. It gives you good coverage. It gives you quite a nice dewy kind of glowy finish. All in all, a big thumbs up for this product, apart from the packaging. I am a big fan. And it says even complexion. Oh, it's in medium tone, and it's around, I think this costs around £7-8, and I got it from Superdrugs. I'll put all the links below. It actually says on here, apply liberally and gently massage onto your face and neck. Its light texture does not clog pores and is easily absorbed, and I'd agree with that. It does easily absorb into your skin. Now I'm going to finish off with totally my favourite foundation, and that is the Chanel, oh, what's my hair doing? It is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere, and I know this is quite an expensive one, although I did buy it in Boots, so it's drugstore but kind of high-end prices. It was about £35, but this is an amazing product. The smell is fantastic. It's like a rosewood or a sandalwood or something like that. Rosewater maybe. Oh, it's beautiful. The smell is so nice. It goes on so well. It's so easy to apply. It just glides onto your skin. It absorbs into the skin, and it makes your skin look just beautiful. So I love this product, but to be fair, it is quite expensive, and you could buy any of the drugstore alternatives to do pretty much the same thing, apart from the smell, because that is definitely, and that's definitely this product's USP. It is an amazing foundation, but a little bit pricey. So guys, that is my foundation review. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't want to go into too much detail about each one, just because this video would go on for too long otherwise. But please do comment below on if you guys have used any of the foundations, or if you have any other recommendations for me to try out. And that's it. But do let me know as well, do you guys want me to do cooking videos? Do you want me to do more kind of upcycling furniture? What do you guys want to see? Do comment below, because I will be, as soon as I move into my new house, I'll be filming all the time, and you guys are going to see everything I'm up to. So and I want to share lots of different things with you, so do let me know what you are interested in. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.